Teneriffe, let's rewind 15 years ago. Originally, Teneriffe was a very undesirable place to live. You had all these warehouses that sat down here, essentially abandoned. There was high crime. You had the waterfront that was just basically dirt, and it took a bit of vision, and essentially what they did is they recreated this whole community. Fast forward to today, it's completely regentrified. It was one of the early examples of regentrification in Brisbane, and it's been an absolute sensational outcome. The houses in this area have just shot up through the roof in terms of price, in terms of value. The livability, you're attached to New Farm, you've got the gasworks, you've got the powerhouse, you've got New Farm Park. The actual medium house price of Teneriffe eclipses most in Brisbane. A really fantastic place to live. I remember when the Mirvac development was producing these houses on the river here, and I think they were selling for about 900 each at the time, and everyone was like, well, that's just outrageous. Now they'll cost you anywhere between probably 4 to 6 million. It is synonymous with warehouse conversions because there were a lot of buildings down there. The proposition of what we're seeing today is absolutely unique in the area. It is in fact inside an old warehouse, but it's essentially a brand new build. I have owned 3 warehouses. I have renovated 2. They're different. And you know, like I used to find when you were selling the average warehouse apartment that people were either warehouse buyers or they weren't. I mean, the biggest thing about a warehouse conversion is a volume play. The volumes and the spaces and the sizes that you get inside of one of these homes is always different. But this one takes it to a different level again. We're over 950 square meters. And well, I challenge you, find me an apartment in Brisbane that's 950 square meters or more. I just don't think you'll find it. The one that we're seeing today is actually a warehouse that was probably the last one developed, and probably will be the last of the developed, because all the buildings are essentially done unless you find little individual unique spaces, and that's a whole different game. A very fun game, but a very different game. This one here is actually a renovation of a rooftop space, which was a commercial space. It's a different beast altogether. They've given a lot of space to void and to air and to light. It sits on top of a warehouse, and it's sat this way for many years. Now you can actually drive up the hill because the warehouse backs onto this hill. So Tilbrook Street. The address is Macquarie Street. You drive in from Tilbrook Street. But you essentially, and we'll show you, you drive straight into your house. So it is a warehouse. It's in the top of the building. It's on the corner. Every room has windows. The voids in this place are phenomenal. You've got ceiling heights that you dream of getting in commercial spaces up to 3 stories. You've got an incredible city and river views. And depending on the time of the day, the breakout spaces in this house, you can really kind of work out what you want to use it for and what event you want to use it for, and then go and enjoy it to that degree. What we've got here, this really suits a house buyer. It is that large and voluminous, and you've got that much space for a whole family. I mean, it's quite convenient because you just walk straight out. This driveway into the rooftop and then the garage parking into your own house, it's a game changer for a lot of people. There's only 9 residences in this development, and they're all on this one level here together, so they actually sit on their own body corporate. Now that was quite an entrance. I feel like James Bond. This is a house in the roof of an old warehouse. I really hope you enjoyed the preview. Now if you'd like to take it to the next level and organise a full virtual inspection, please email me and we'll get it organised for you.